the place,
So yeah.
yes, even though, yes, boys have that energy, it's natural, but I just thought, why is it that it's so difficult for the gentleman or the little boys to find interest in developing themselves as the girls are doing? So it dawned on me, and I asked the parent, is this how boys are? I don't have boys, but I just want to know, is this how they will just run around till, yeah. And she said, yes, most of them are like that. I mean, they're just like that. When they grow, they will get out of it. And I said, really? Oh, well, maybe I'd like to change the status quo. I just said it that way. And so I'd been thinking about it. I'd been thinking about it, and I discussed with my husband, and I told him I wanted to do this. And initially, he was not sure what I really wanted to do, but I kept having, like, you sleep and you see a lot of boys going through stress, mayhem, and boys are causing atrocities. And at that time, there was this Sakawa movement in Kaswa,
Yeah.
and all these shaman and these places reported in the news. So I never slept about it, And when I was also in the corporate world, I encountered men, relationships.
Okay.
I mean, I encountered men who were, let me say, emotionally immature.
Okay.
And I found myself mothering a lot, like, teaching them
How
how
to be
to be a
men,
man.
yeah.
Like, they you have maybe a disagreement with them, and they shut off, and they are like, they don't want to talk about it, they just want to move on, and I'm like, excuse me, let's
to be
iron this.
discussed.
And there were guys too who just were not organized, and working with them was so painful. They were just they want the easy way out, and so when they see a woman who wants things done well, you are like
Yeah,
a pain
yeah.
in the neck.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I thought about it, and I said, all these issues starts from the foundation anymore. So I decided that I was going to groom boys as part of the salon. And then I registered a company and started the program at Christ the King School.
Okay.
Yes. And it also came with its own challenges.
Of
I
course.
brought men on board to come and help me. Some were good. I mean, some too were like, excuse me, I mean, if there's nothing in here for me, I'm going.
I'm
I
not
mean,
going to do- yeah.
I opened this as an NGO,
Okay.
so there will be times that we have a session on a particular day, it's advertised, and these men, some wouldn't come,
wow.
and it was very, I was like, is this something that I really want to do, and at the time, I got friends also ridiculing me, yes, it was like, I want to me bema niti na wasa some bema. Is it because you cannot have boy children? That's why
Yes.
you're doing this? And I said, no, it's a burden on my heart to help boys, because I encountered them in the salon, and I've encountered young men who need help. Yes. There were men who told me about their marital issues. There were men who told me about their relationship issues, and I advised them. And I realized that it all started from foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, some of these men will not turn up, and parents will bring their children, and where's uncle this, where's uncle that? He didn't come. And so it was a very difficult journey, making sense of what I was doing. Initially, people didn't understand me. Some feminists came at me, it's like, now, what purchasing? We are fighting for the girls, and also say, we are boys empowerment.
Yeah.
But when God has given you a calling, just be consistent and always ask God for grace to continue, and ask God for wisdom. So they made all sorts of comments at me. When I make a post, some will come and make all sorts of funny comments that looks like you are missing the point. We are talking about empowering girls, and you are talking about empowering boys.
Okay.
What is it about? And so in due time, I think that people have gotten to understand what I am driving at.